What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys figure preview video. Today we are doing the second figure preview of the day, and we are featuring the last of the 6 figures that were released on that special Monday last week for Hot Toys, right? We're doing General Grievous from the movie Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. This is a figure, guys, that a lot of us have been waiting for a long time, and we finally get the guy. First and foremost, I'm not sure if this is the first ever General Grievous that Hot Toys gives us, right? For sure it will be my first ever General Grievous, right, from any type of any kind. I know that Sideshow Collectibles themselves had one, right? I thought a lot of times of getting the guy, right, but in the end I didn't get him, right? And the reason why, and this is something that I kind of wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about what I'm about to say. So something that I figured out about Hot Toys, right, is that I really don't recommend buying old figures, right? There's always one here and there that I might recommend, but I really don't recommend in general getting older figures, because Hot Toys always eventually finds a way to release a 2.0, right? And over the last over this year that I've been a collector, right, there's been a lot of 2.0s released for different movies, different figures, characters, right? I mean, we just got a Black Widow, right? Who would have thought we were gonna get a Black Widow by Scarlett Johansson, since she's been out of Marvel for a couple of years now, and we got her, right? So, and we even got a new Ben Affleck figure, right, for Batman, right? And he's no longer gonna play the character. So those are figures that just makes us say, you know what, we're gonna get a new more releases and more re-releases for other different characters, right? So that's what makes me say that we shouldn't really buy old figures, right? But again, just a thought, right? Let me know what you guys think about what I'm saying right now. But again, we get General Grievous. So this guy, again, as I mentioned before, I can't wait to get him. Now again, whenever I did the full preview for all the 6 figures, right, I had mentioned that General Grievous was probably one of the least excited for that I was, but I want to explain myself on that. I wasn't really saying that I wasn't excited for the release. I was just taking a look at the other figures that we were getting, right? But trust me, guys, I am psyched. I am excited. I am thrilled to get this guy. I can't wait to get him, right? He is pretty much up for pre-order, and I am definitely going to include the link to Sideshow Collectibles if you guys do want to go ahead and grab him. And he is expected pretty much towards the end of 2025. We get 2 versions, which really make no sense to me. So we get a collector edition, which is pretty much every single thing that the figure comes with, but the special edition has this commemorative coin, right? Now, I got the special edition. Why? Because it's the same pricing, right? I mean, to me, that's why I really don't understand there being a special edition. Again, the commemorative coin, I mean, is anybody gonna mind getting that, right? So why make it a special edition? I mean, just, put the damn thing on the figure, right, and just do one release, right? So to me, it makes no sense, right? But just know that those are the 2 versions that we get, right? So taking a look at the images, right, there's some things that I really am not going to know until I get the figure, right? One of the things that I really wouldn't know is what material is going to be used to make pretty much the robotic parts for the figure, right? Is it going to be just plastic itself, right? I don't want to say metal because I feel like it would have saved die cast, right? So unfortunately, it doesn't say that, so I'm guessing it's going to be plastic, right? But again, that's something that we will figure out once we actually get the figure. Maybe some of you guys who are owners of the Sideshow Collectibles General Grievous, right, can kind of give me a hint, right, or a sneak peek on what should I expect once we actually get the figure, right? Now, this guy's freaking tall, man. He is 16.5 inches, right? Just kind of for comparison purposes, before this video, I did search up Vader from the Kenobi series just to kind of see what his height is. His height is 13.7 inches. So General Grievous is 3 inches taller than Vader, right? And I think Vader's freaking tall, right? But this guy is 3 inches taller than Vader, and he's just gonna tower over all of our all over my other Star Wars figures, right? Sorry about that. This guy is just tall, right? And I just love the presence that he has to it, right? One of the most shocking things to me that this figure has is the fact that he comes with separate rolling eyeballs. I did not see that coming, and I'm so glad that they're doing that. So the reason why I didn't expect it is because of the way that the figure is set up. His eyes are really small, so we can barely see his eyeballs, right? Which are also yellow colored for the Sith, right? So the fact that we're able to rotate them does give us a big plus, and I am so happy Hot Toys is doing that. Also, the figure does come with its cape, right, which is gray colored and on the inside red, right, in a weird kind of texture, right, that it has. I can tell that it has wiring, right, so that's a good thing, right, and we'll see the feel of it and how it looks on the figure itself. Now, pretty obvious, right, we do get 4 different lightsabers, right? The one thing that does bother me, and I'm not sure if it's just this image alone, right, but we get 4 different lightsabers, but we only get 2 motion pieces, right? So that kind of does bother me, because what if I wanted to have 4 lightsabers all with motions, right? So I mean could it really hurt Hot Toys having 4 different motion lightsabers? I mean, come on, man, why not include all 4 of them? But again, we unfortunately only get 2, right? Now, the way that it's looking, it seems that we are gonna get that USB cable lightsaber, right? We'll see how it lights up. As I always like to say with these Star Wars figures, until we get the figure itself, we'll know how bright those lightsabers are. So here's me hoping that those lightsabers can get better from release to release. So also, it does have its damaged parts, right? So the helmet itself, the normal one, does have its scratch marks right here from on all over the body, right here on his neck, his face, shoulder pads, chest pads, and things like that. So it already has scratch marks from the movie, right? But also it has other damaged pieces, right? So if I can get to those damaged pieces, so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me see. Okay, well, unfortunately it is not including that. My god, I guess I can't get a damaged piece image. Well, I did. Oh, excuse me. So this is already Hot Toys correcting me. My apologies, guys. So this is a die cast. So this is great. So the red part is what's metal about the guy. So we get some metal parts for the figure, right? And that is awesome. I did not know that, right? So my apologies for not knowing this before the video started, right? But I like to be surprised. So that's why I like to watch the review as I go, right? Not necessarily before I start the video, right? But I would assume that the white parts are going to be pretty much sculpted plastic, but the red parts are metal pieces, so that's great, right? So that's gonna give the figure a much better look, right? So just know that it comes with that. So this is one of the damaged pieces, right? So if I'm not mistaken, this is one of his arms, right, that does get cut off in that battle against Obi-Wan. So just know that it does come with that, and I am happy that it does, so that way it does give us other pieces that we can play around with the figure, right? So we get 3 modes of mechanical arm display. So we get some with his pistols, obviously some with the lightsabers, and then also him pretty much crawling or / running around, right? So those are the things that I am definitely excited to see, right? Other things that it comes with, so it does come with an openable chest armor displaying inner mechanical details, right? I'm not sure if this is gonna have any type of light up display. I think this is just the brightness that it comes with, right? We'll see once we actually get the figure itself, but I do like the fact that it comes with, right, comes with this. These are detail things that the figure comes with, so that is a good thing to note, right? I unfortunately cannot get an image of that burnt face mask or mask. I'm gonna have to end up clicking, right? Just give me 1 second, guys, while I find that piece. I am so sorry about this. Nope, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that face piece. So again, just know that it does come with different damaged battle pieces, right? So the burnt mask is going to be this one right here. So it's pretty much burned from his left side, which is great, right? Again, just a different piece to get to the figure, right? And then also it does come with this display base that I really can see very well, but I would assume that the flooring is from that scene where he is fighting Obi-Wan. And please forgive me, guys, I cannot remember the name of the planet or the place, but I promise you guys I will know once I get the figure in hand and I do my homework more on this guy. So but just know that it comes with all all of that. Again, the you know, the lightsabers, right, the cape itself, the guns, pistols that it comes with, right. And again, just a humongous figure on its own, right, almost 17 inches of General Grievous that we're gonna go ahead and get. So very excited for the figure release. This is, you know, one of the most exciting releases for the year for any Hot Toys fan. So cannot wait to go ahead and get him, right? And just to pretty much summarize that everything that the figure comes with. So again, the figure on its own, obviously with separate rolling eyeballs, 4 different lightsabers with normal motion, and then 2 for fighting motion. And then we do get 4 different USB lightsaber holders, and then also 4 non-USB lightsaber holders, right? So that way, in case we want to pose the figure without the cable being, you know, looked at, we'll be able to get that option, right? And I guess, as I mentioned before, this display base, which is a little bit wider than normal, obviously with the figure being as big as it is, this display of a diorama base does remind me of Venom and Carnage, right? So it's pretty much used for those figures that are tall, like this guy right here, which, by the way, once I actually get him, I can't wait to compare him as far as sizes with characters like Carnage and Thanos and my dark side. So very excited about that as well. And then again, as I mentioned before, right, comes with the pistol itself, with different hand pieces, battle damage part, and this obviously purple lighting blade that he has itself. So many accessories that the figure comes with, and a lot of things that we definitely have to look forward to when we actually get the figure itself. So please let me know in the comments what you guys think about this figure release, if you guys did get the chance to purchase it, and also let me know if this is by far the better version compared to Sideshow Collectibles' version. Again, as I mentioned before, if you guys do want to go ahead and get the guy, I am going to include the link to Sideshow Collectibles on the description of the video, so that way you guys can go ahead and purchase him, right? He is still up for pre-order if you guys do want to go ahead and get him. Also, let me know in the comments if there are things that I missed, guys, or if there are questions that you guys have about the figure itself, right? I will definitely like to hear your thoughts on him. But before I do end the video, as always, want to thank you for supporting me and the channel. Once again, we have a two figure release day, right? That just lets me know how much content and how many figures Hot Toys is releasing at once. So it's always good to know whenever us as collectors have a lot to cover, right? But again, thank you guys for supporting me as always. And as I like to mention, if it is the first time that you're all watching me, welcome aboard. Thank you for clicking and watching my video. As always, if it is the first time that you're watching me, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell, so that we are always notified whenever I do drop a video like this. Also, the links to my Instagram and TikTok are on the description of the video. Feel free to follow me there, so that we are always updated anytime that I drop a video, or whenever we discuss a figure or we do an unboxing and review for a specific figure as well. So for now, guys, this is going to be it for the General Grievous figure preview from Revenge of the Sith. Thank you as always for tuning in, and I will see you next time.